worse for them. If you see a senior citizen who's trying to carry groceries and he can't, please don't simply make dua that Allah helps him carry the grocery, but go and carry the groceries for him as well. This is what Islam teaches. Making dua, very nice, and that's obligation, yes. But that's not by itself. Al-Islam is not a theoretical religion. Al-Islam is a practical religion. And that's what separates the claim from the truth. Because in this kind of understanding where we separated theory from practice, we have yielded a very strange and odd understandings of people. Where people live under dictators and say, long live, without naming name, long live such and such, and long live such and such. The minute he dies or something, or someone he's overthrown, may Allah curse him, he was a tyrant. What happened? Your whole life is saying, may Allah long live and long live. Huh? Now he's a bad person? Now he's this? Where were you when you were needed? Where were you when you had to stand for the righteousness? This is what Islam wants us to understand. In these circumstances, that we have to understand then, the tyranny comes from what? From people. They don't correct themselves. They don't cause correction. They don't go and suffer and actually do efforts for righteousness. And if because of that, their dua is not only good enough. You have to do more than that. Now, that leads us back to Imam Zayd. We're talking about Imam Zayd. And the revolution of Imam Zayd. Zayd al-Shaheed was in these circumstances where people say, long live the ruler, and inside their homes they're cursing their rulers and the dictators that they were ruling them. A strange kind of nifaq and hypocrisy was being formed. Imam Zayd is opening his eyes to see, in the time of course, those Umayyad tyrants that lived, to see people contemplating, how did the Ummah, why did the Ummah let down Al-Imam al-Hussein? How come Al-Hussein goes only with 72 people, most of them are his household people, with the females and the infants and the children, and the Ummah and thousands are just sitting and watching? What's going on? What happened? Imam Zayd is contemplating in his mind. Remember, this was I told you about Imam Zayd bin Ali, his father. That was his life. He's thinking about what is going on. What happened to the Ummah? And Imam Zayd also inherited this from his father Zayn al-Abidin. Of course, you remember Imam Bakr was also a little bit older, a lot older actually than Imam Zayd. And all these things that they were thinking, the thinkers of the sincere thinkers of the Muslim Ummah were thinking, what happened to the Ummah? People are making dua, but dua is not accepted. One tyrant leaves, worse tyrant comes. They say we were good on that one, let's bring that one back now. That one was much better than the new one. And the new one, etc., etc. One after the other. Imam Zayd contemplates, why would the Ummah let them down? Intellectually speaking, number one, textually, Imam al-Hussein Sayyidu Shababi Ahl al-Jannah. Yani if there is a wali of Allah on his time, he would have been the best of awliya. No doubt. If there is a knowledge, then he inherited the knowledge from the pure fountain. If there is a personality and akhlaq, then he is the role model of personality and akhlaq. The awliya only get close to Allah because they love them. The ulama only gets higher ilm because they take from them.